All right, guys, so I wanted to show you how to do a digital illustration. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is, so I started off with, I just have this, I made the background and then I added this vintage picture and I'm doing this like Tyler Spangler-ish. So I'm gonna go place a photo and I have a Pexels photo of a pineapple. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave it the size that it is. Okay, and this is the really important part. Okay, like a lot of the other tutorials, you have to make a new layer over what you're going to digitally illustrate. Okay, so I'm going to go to the right and I'm going to pick the box with the plus sign and select new layer. Okay, and then we have to make sure that this layer is selected when you're making the digital illustration. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in and I'm on layer 2. I'm going to go to my paintbrush, okay, and I am going to pick a black, okay, to do the outline, okay. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my hardness to 100, okay, so it's not a soft brush, and I'm going to keep it pretty small. I'm going to actually keep it at like a 7, okay. So I'm, again, making sure I'm on layer 2, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going around the pineapple and tracing it, okay? So with this, it's very important that you have closed shapes when you are tracing so that when we fill it with color, then, okay, and it's not showing me the actual outline until I lift up my finger. And I'm going to do this pretty quickly just because I don't want you guys to be here forever. So I'm slowing down. Now I got to go back and I got to make sure that there is no openings. Oh, there is one right here. So it might be a good idea just to not lift up your finger while you're actually tracing. Okay. So now I'm going to go to the paint bucket tool and I'm going to pick a very vivid color. I'm going to pick, yellow, I guess. I don't know. I'll pick green. I don't know. Some crazy color. And I'm just going to tap inside and then notice that it filled it in. Okay. Now I kind of want to see some more detail underneath and go over this. So I'm going to bring down the opacity. I'm in properties and bringing down the opacity. I'm going to go back to the paintbrush and change it back to black. And then I'm just going to go over and add some more detail back because I kind of just did the outline first. Okay. And then when I'm all done, I can just bring the opacity back. So again, I didn't do a very fantastical job, but it's just because I'm going pretty fast. Okay. Then I can go over here. So I'm going to go and add onto the bottom of it and make a closed shape here. And again, make sure that there's no openings. I'm going to go back to fill it in. I'm going to make a blue pineapple. I just feel like it today. I like that. Okay, and then I'm going to fill it in. And again, I can bring down the opacity and then I can go back and you know, I'm going to do pink. Why not? It's your world, okay? And I'm actually going to not trace anymore. I'm just going to make kind of a grid. I'm going to simplify it. I can. It's my choice. Okay. So I'm going to bring up the opacity. There's my cool pineapple. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that pineapple layer and then I'm going to hit, I'm going to go to the dot, dot, dot in the lower right hand corner and hit delete. Okay. And I'm going to go back to my illustration layer. And here, now I can go to transform. I can rotate it. I can change the direction of it. I can change the size of it. I'm just going to put it in his hand right there. Okay. And that's how you do an illustration that you can put into your composite.